Enigma short on the GC2.
Welcome aboard, everyone.
What exactly is AlgoBox, and why do our traders absolutely love it?
Michael Othru.
Fez Jefferson says no special insight as to what is double, not in business in meaningful or against what's happening in the financial markets.
VIP.NQ on the 34.
Alrighty then, are you ready indeed? It is Friday. We've got full auto Friday. So let's get into it here this morning. This is where we'll be spending the majority of my eyeball. We'll be right here on our entry charts, but let's zoom back out a level here and get all of the full auto turned on and talk through it on a Friday. On a Friday, I want to be early in, early out. So let's walk that through. Let's see, do I have another screen here? There we go. This one should be a little bit easier for you guys to see along with me. And again, we are doing a 1080p screen. Now, mind you, I'm on a 4K screen here, so the resolution might be reduced, kind of squeezing it in. We do that for the near time interactions with you guys, so you should have the shortest distance to any kind of delay here on YouTube. So make sure you click that live button down at the bottom of the YouTube channel there. If you are playing this, we are on ultra low latency. However, we have to go down to 1080p, so we can't stream in 4K. I want to say we can't. We could, but people are saying they were getting more delays and things. So we have switched over to ultra low latency, so you should be hearing me literally within seconds of what's going on here on the screens. All right, so, but that also might make this a little bit harder to see. You might have to zoom in with your phone. But up here at the top left on Fridays, I really want to kind of walk through more of the full auto components. And if you guys have questions around full auto, this would be a good day to bring those more advanced level questions. I definitely invite those on a Friday. Now, if you kind of get lost on the full auto stuff that I'm about to talk about, that's okay. Come back on Monday. Monday, we're going to do Mentorship Monday, where we kind of focus on the brand new stuff. People who join in with us over the weekends, we get into kind of getting started, that type of stuff more on a Monday. On a Friday, we kind of bookend the week with the really simple and straightforward beginner stuff to the advanced level stuff on a Friday. So up here at the top left, I've got 6 correlated instruments. Well, 4 of them are correlated. These 4 here. This is the NERD, the NASDAQ, the S, RTY, and the Dow, what you'll hear me refer to often as the NERD, which of course is right up my alley because what I am. It's all right. Now we've got these 2 over here. These are sort of the outliers. This is what I call gold. We've got black gold, aka crude oil up here at the top, and the actual gold metal here on the bottom. So we kind of got this split right here for diversifying across instruments from the left side to the right side, correlated, uncorrelated on the right. Make sense? All right, so with that being said, how do I turn it on? This is a different system from anything else that I believe you have ever seen. Now, I could be wrong. I have looked around. There's nothing else like what we have. Now, I'm going to be specifically focused on the Enigma. That's my comfort zone on this. Now, I'm going to be working into the new year, really testing through and working with the Super AO strategy in January. So look forward to some of that. Maybe I'll have some time before that, but I don't think so. Here into the holiday season, you know how it is, getting together with family and all that kind of stuff. But I will be here on the live streams planning on doing the Super AO. That's my plan. So come back then. Now, I've got a few buttons to press here on enabling these. If you have ever been inside of the strategy analyzer on NinjaTrader, this is outside of that. I have implemented the internal strategies with the indicator base. So that means that you can interact with the strategy in real time with ATMs, which is right up here. Now, you'll learn this in the 8-day boot camp and going in the deep dives into our training. If you decide to join our program and buy any one of our packages, you're going to get the details on all of the things that you're going to see here. But I'm going to try to give you a kind of relatively quick run through here. We've got 10 minutes before the US Open here. I just want to make sure I've got all this turned on. Arm long, arm short, you can probably guess what these two things do there. That's going to tell me whether or not I want to take the long side or the short side, or if I want to be exclusive to one side, you can obviously do that. I'm going to do both here. I'm turning full auto, not semi-auto. Semi-auto would be I want to take the next play and then it will automatically turn off. We'll talk about that around the discretionary area, where if I feel like, all right, the market is just in the place that I really want to be starting to take trades. The market has been stretched into a direction. We've got that rubber band effect, nice and stretched out. So when the market lets it go, we'll get a nice straight set of things and not some floppy rubber band. There's a lot of examples around that we talk about. Now, when I talked about the Enigma versus the Super AO entry here, that's what we were talking about just a moment ago. I'm going to be currently running on Enigma. I have been for quite some time now. The buttons down below this are filter criteria. So whether or not I want to invert the logic, and we talk about this inside of the fiddle zone. This is an area where if you are discretionarily doing this, like I will show here in a moment, where I said earlier that the majority of my eyeballs will be looking at this one chart down below. That is where that entry chart, I will be looking for playing these buttons in my discretionary account versus my full auto account that's running all by itself, where I'm literally hands off completely, versus my cyborg account, what I call discretionary or cyborg, where it's the mix of human and machine that you'll be seeing me execute here in just a moment when I get all these turned on in just a couple seconds. All right. Moonshot. This means I want to take an Enigma plus a RTOFA Flowmaster event. Flowmaster being one of the crosses, either a white cross, blue, or green. And there are power numbers on those where you could get a blue or a pink. Again, you'll learn that in our training series. Supermoon. That means I've got the Ready DD right in front of it. A double delta event must occur for the supermoon to occur. So these are additional filter criteria. I'm going to take all of them. So if I don't have them on, this is a little bit of a interesting thing people have asked before, like, well, what if I don't have one of those on? Remember, these are filter criteria, so there's actually going to be taking less. Some people think it takes more, and I'm not sure where the mix-up is on that, but just know if you're going to select Moonshot on, Supermoon on, you're like, oh yeah, I want to take those too. No, that's not true. It doesn't work like that. It's not like, oh, I want to take the Enigmas and I want to take Supermoons. Remember, a Supermoon does include an Enigma, right? So anyhow, it's a filter criteria for the Enigma strategies. We go over that in the deep dives on the videos, but just want to touch that here quickly. All right, so I've got those all on. So the combo for me is arm long, arm short, full auto, Enigma on. You'll hear me say that as I'm launching up on mornings. If you're coming in here with us in the live streams, you'll hear me just walk through that. If you're like, what's he talking about? Arm long, arm short, full auto, Enigma on. Yeah, I say that and you're like, what is he talking about? I'm just basically pressing those buttons. All right, they're on. It is 9:24. We've got 6 minutes still before the US Open. So now I'm going to direct my eyeballs down here, where I will be executing on this set of buttons right here. This is my entire controller. If I'm playing the video game here, this is my video game controller right down here. And I'm gonna zoom you into that right now. All right, so here's where we're sitting here on my 4K screen, bottom left. and my eyeballs are here on my direction filter. This direction filter is the nerd that we just talked about a moment ago, the NASDAQ, ES, RTY, and the Dow, but the filter criteria across all 4 of them, because if you're riding on a boat and you want to hit the right waves, you want to be rising with the tide. So if everybody's going up, you kind of want to be going up. If everybody's coming down, you kind of want to be looking for a play to come down. And my focus is right here on the NASDAQ. The most volatile of the nerds, I will be playing the wild movement of the NQ. All right, so this will give me some filter criteria for my primary direction, and we've got some other rules around the MACV Ultimate and my current, what I call the local MACV on the NASDAQ. I want to have a couple of those things lined up with each other. I've got a 2 filter rule here for the primary filter plus the arrow. You will hear me refer to as, okay, I need the arrow with me. So I'm either looking for a red arrow or a green arrow coming in on my MACV chart that is just to the right of my eyeball. So over here on the left, I've got my nerd filter, and on my right, I've got my MACV filter. When those 2 are lined up, green, guess which direction I want to go, right? Long, yes. When they're red, I'm looking for a short. Simple as that. I'll be doing that kind of fast here this morning, but that's what's going on in my filter criteria in my mind. Speaking in my mind, I want you guys in my mind here, so I'm going to get your chats on screen. Pop your questions there in the chat or comments. Give me a shout out and a good morning there. Let me know where you're coming from. Let's see if we can find somebody from who's the farthest away today. I'm in Texas. I know we've got some people on the other side of the world over there. Okay, I've got an Enigma right here, and let's see, I'm hearing buyers. I gotta wait till I don't hear buyers on the tape.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Wait for it. There's a dot with it. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and take this as my first play here of the morning. Early in, early out on a Friday. Let's see if we can get our bags. There's 22 ticks, 26 ticks. Let's see if I can hold for a full 40. 26, 27, 28, 29. I saw 29. I have the nerd with me. 20. There's my 40 ticks. Let's go. Trade number 1, $1,800. Oh my word, I'm in the wrong account. Hold on, I'm in the wrong account. Oh man, we were doing some testing. Hold on, I gotta get off a sim, y'all. I ain't playing no sim today.
Fib.NQ.
Hold up.
Fib.NQ on
Oh my goodness, folks, be on the right account.
on the 9. Fib.NQ.
All right, let's try that again. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay, so I was doing some testing yesterday with the seconds chart, which we talked about. People had been asking, hey, can we try this on the seconds chart? And so, okay, hold on. I gotta go change all these accounts here. 1 second. Got to get back to the live, bro. Hold on.
Lower bands touch.
Wait. Oh no, markets open up in 2 minutes. I got 2 minutes. Hold on.
NQ on the 4.
Hold on.
Lower
Here we go.
NQ on the 34.
Wasted effort on my first trade there this morning. What a noob move. I usually don't do any testing here on my live, but we're about to get our release. So reminding everyone, we've got a release coming out here in just a couple days. I'm going to try to get it out this weekend. And so that's my goal, to get that out there this weekend. Okay, is this not fitting right here on my screens? What's going on with my screen edges here? I've got to move MACV chart over a little bit. There we go. All right. Good morning, Andrew. Good morning, Jeff. Okay, just missed my first play. Oh man, what a bummer. It's already up 1,800. Let me draw a white line right here. Right there at a butterfly. We're right here before the open. All right, I'm gonna sit on hands here. It's literally seconds before the U.S. Open. Would have liked to have had that one adding to the kiddie pool here. But also on my top accounts, I also have those now switched over to my discretionary and my others. So if we're zooming back here, let me show that one more time here, training full 4K. Okay, so up top here, not in the old Sim 101 account anymore here on my bot account and my discretionary personal account. All right. Missing anything else? No, I think we're good. Oh, I need to save workspace. Let me save workspace. Workspace.
10 seconds.
Save. All right, 10 seconds before the US Open. Pressing save. Boom. All right.
NQ on the 4.
Saved. Good deal. All right, here comes the US Open.
Balance S&P 500, buy side 586 minutes, Nasdaq 100, sell side 50.
Here comes the Wild Child 8.8. Nice power reversal.
Mag 7, sell side
Lower bands
25
touch
minutes.
NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 2.
Power PRZ. Actually, a super power PRZ right there.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 8. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30.
Okay, they're running it up and up and up. Here comes King Timing. I see a crossover on the right.
NQ on the 2.
Up into the bowl, there's a 6.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Divergence bands touch NQ on the 30.
Oh, I got to peel half there. I missed my exit. Wow. Okay. My machine is lagging here. Looking for, can I get 100 ticks?
NQ on the 4. Divergence on the 2. NQ on the 9.
Oh my word, my charts are going nuts.
NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 8. NQ on the 4. Enigma long on the YM2.
All right, it's fallen behind there.
Opens at 0.4%.
Okay, I'm gonna close it.
100, up 0.
My goodness. Okay, I'm pretty sure this is falling behind. Market is absolutely wild here. Should have been better on that. Absolutely wild.
Touch and double delta NQ on the 2.
Too fast.
NQ on the 34. Double short on the lower bands touch NQ on the 34 on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
Wow, massive volatility there. Such a bummer. Would have been a perfect play set up there.
Lower bands.
Oh, hold on. I have Speedy Chart on. Oh my goodness. Hold on. One of my tests yesterday, I had Speedy Chart on as well.
34. Lower bands.
Speedy is not speedy when the market is this fast. What we do is doing way more calculations internally. It's a whole thing around it. I've got Speedy Chart turned on this chart. Dadgummit. I was like, that wasn't that fast. I should not be lagging on that. It was the Speedy Chart there. Oh, is it going to lock up when I'm trying to click? Of course. Oh, what a terrible day to start. Come on now. All right, at least I saved my workspace. Don't want to close. Yes. Yeah, it's locked on me. 1 second. Desk manager. Okay. When this comes back online, I need to turn off Speedy Chart. All right, to remind myself. Okay, give me a second here to log back into that, and hopefully we can get back before 9:35, where I really want to start taking my plays. It's 5 minutes after the US Open, so not the end of the world. Let's see, I don't want to clear cache. I just want to log back in, because we should have, that's good data that's come in here this morning after we did a clear cache from the morning. All right. When you are making changes to your workspaces and things, and you come back into your morning and you're ready to get going live, make sure you check on those things. And I'm preaching to myself there. All right, logging back in there. All right, should be coming back up here. Oh, that Speedy Chart at this time of day might be really jacking things up here.
Nvidia shares extend decline to more than 1%.
All right, I'm gonna have to clear cache. Bummer. Okay. again. Let me get logged in here. Has Sean moved to the 5s and it's still 225 speed? Yeah, super fast there. So not surprised. I shouldn't be running speedy chart. Not when the market's going that fast. You want to use speedy chart when the market is slow. It's that whole counterintuitive thing, sort of like rush hour. At the end of the day, why do they call it rush hour when nobody's going anywhere?
Manufacturing forecast 52.
But fast is slow, slow is fast.
With a range of 52 spots.
Type of situation there.
Spot 5. Services.
All right, charts are coming back up here.
Prior 54 spots 8.
So first thing I want to do is where there's no data on my charts. Somebody else had this question there this morning. They were trying to switch in between instruments. You cannot do that while the market connected data. There's just too many calculations going on. You can't switch from one to the other while you are on the fly. Okay, going into indicators here, and in my configured list, I'm pretty sure we're going to see speedy chart on here. This is one of my final tests that I was running before we get our release out there. Yep, look at that. Speedy chart. I had added speedy chart, which is fine when the markets are slow. You want to have that, and if you're running through market replay, you want to have speedy chart on, which is what most of the stuff I was testing with. No fiddle zone, we had that on from yesterday. I'm going to also remove that for now, and everything else is good. Okay, I'm going to save workspace. Always make sure any changes that you're making, make sure and save those as you go. Save. All right. That is good. Delta 9s. All right. Let's get reconnected here and let me check my time. What time? 9:36.
Free spot 6%.
All right. 6 minutes past the U.S. Open here. We have the 9:40 to 9:50 reversal time. One of my favorite places to play there. No, Whiskers, one of his favorite places. He had a monster day yesterday. Appreciate you guys sharing your results there with us in the chat. I always encourage everyone to post their entire performance report. It kind of helps people to see, and even for yourself, to get used to looking into the stats, checking in on the profit factor, the percentage profitable. Not just everybody's like, well, what's the percentage profitable? Again, depends on the size of the targeting versus the drawdown versus the stops. So you want to check 3 criteria really: max drawdown on a system, plus percentage, plus the profit factor, which tells you the ratio of winners to losers. So if you have a profit factor of 1.7, that means that your winners were 1.7 times the size of your losers, for instance. All right, here we go. Getting the data coming back in here. And let's zoom back one step here so we can do the other charts, because I'll need to turn the full auto back on as well. Where's my training 4K? There we go. Got my work cut out here for me here today. Oh my goodness. Terribly unprepared. I've been heads down trying to get this release out for everybody here. So I do think we'll have it out this weekend. So now don't hold me to it. We got family stuff and Thanksgiving around the corner here, getting all that fun stuff ready to go. My wife was showing me the turkey she got yesterday. How exciting. We're doing Cajun fried this year. You got anybody else do a Cajun fried before? I think I've tried some of that before, but I don't think we've ever done one ourselves. So should be fun. Should be fun. All right, chart's still loading here. Taking forever. Apparently, like I can tell the market is super hot. One of the things that you can tell when that's happening, if you're inside of our Discord room in the public area, if you are seeing multiples of these Mac VUs coming in the room. So this is kind of like our 10 rule internally. Over here on the Mac V Ultimate, you will see these changing nonstop. This is where you usually want to be. I won't say nonstop, but when the Mac VU criteria changes, it's here in the Mac V filter tool room. However, we spill them into this room when there have been 10 changes in a period of time. So if there have been 10 of those, you're going to get one of these right here. So if 2 of these are back to back, right here, those 2 represent, this tells me there's 20.
Manufacturing
There's been 20 shifts
52
in a short period of time. Now with that one right there in between, that's 30.
services.
Okay, and then these right above, I mean, there's massive amounts. So that's 10, 20, 30, 40, 50 right now here in the public chat here, just as we have gone live there this morning. So a lot of volatility going. Again, this is served up from our servers. This is not my local, which is currently having issues trying to get connected up here. I'm trying to be patient with it. I'm going to try to manually close. Okay, so it wasn't hung, it was still delivering. And now I'm going to try it without clearing cache this time. Again, this is not you don't want to have to be loading up your charts when the market is super high volatility, which is exactly what's happening right now. I've got like the worst case scenarios of trying to get booted up here this morning, but here we go. I'm going to log back in here one more time. Now that some of the data has come in, so I've got some data local. Don't run clearcache.bat once you have already done that once there in the morning, and now data is already flooding in. Now you kind of want to stack it. So some of that is local, so that should help as we relaunch NinjaTrader now. News is coming. Pablo, let's see, what's the news? Let me type that in the chat, exclamation mark news in the chat. Oh, I forgot, that's not coming until the release either. Just kidding. Let me check Financial Juice. Uh, 9:45, 1, 2, 3. 3 news events coming out here in 3 minutes, and 2 of them are red star. Then we also have another red star there at 10 a.m. So a lot of volatility here this morning from that. Okay, so we've got partials loaded here, and let me reconnect. I sometimes close my workspace, then connect to data, then reopen the workspace. Seems to help out when the market is hot. Yeah, that sounds like a good way to do it. Yeah, you do when the market's super hot. Yeah, and you're trying to come online. It's silly. You want your system on before all that. In general, that's why you want to be in. You know, I really want to kind of be in here a half hour before you guys, but technically speaking, I can hop in. The beautiful thing about AlgoBox is I can hop in the markets anytime, come in, hit a play, be done for the day. That's what's awesome. All right, we got 2 minutes. Now, I don't hear Financial Juice talking about... refresh it just to make sure they're talking here. Oftentimes he's given a heads up prior to news. I don't hear him saying anything right now. But yeah, news coming out in 1 minute, 15 seconds. All right, my charts are loading up here. I see them starting to all kind of get all loaded up there. A series of unfortunate events. This is only happening right now because I'm doing a final release test before we get it released. We've been QAing this for the last what has it been, the last 2 weeks. I've been running it, our latest version, in our live stream public. This is a big release for us. It's going to be, we're going up to a full version number up. So this will be AlgoBox 11. Changes in the trade copier, amongst others. And let's see, FOMC member speaking. Flash manufacturer PMI. Oh my goodness, it's at 30 seconds. Market is going to go absolutely nuts, and I'm not even going to be able to press the buttons. Come on. Okay, here we go. There we go. Starting to snap up here. Let's see, crude oil coming online. Crude oil's on. Gold's on.
$51.9, 51.9.
There's the news.
Forecast of 52. Services PMI 55, 55, higher than forecast of 54.6. Composite 54.8, 54.8, higher than forecast of 54.5.
Real-time protection. Yeah, I did make sure I turned that off there this morning. Real-time protection is off. It's just a matter of, I'm running data for 6 instruments, so it takes time. And when the market's hot, it's like pulling historical and current and trying to append. It's just there's a lot going on.
Faster growth at service providers.
Massive amounts of data pouring in, and you've got news. He's talking through news right now.
Composite output index ticked up 0.2 points to 54.8. Data released Friday showed.
Let's zoom back one level here. Hey, here we go. Stuff's starting to move here now.
While manufacturing.
All right, here we go. Charts are moving. Let's go. All right. Gonna have my work cut out here for me. Gonna crack the knuckles. Let's get to it. Okay, markets are going absolutely nuts. Like, just wait for it. All right, everything back online. Yes, okay. Click the fix it button. Click the fix it button. There we go. All right, double delta shift.
Report on the feed for those interested.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta and lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 89. Touch NQ on the 34. NQ on the 34. Short on the touch NQ on the 34. Divergence of NQ. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30.
All right, all the way back to the Nopen line. We are at the Nopen.
NQ on the bands touch NQ on the short on the NQ on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 30 on the 9. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
So generally I want to sit on hands for 3 minutes after a big news event here. So we are currently at
NQ on the 4. NQ on the 2.
2 minutes 30 seconds past, so we got another 30 seconds or so for things to hopefully kind of chill out. Oh, there's a switch dot. The upside with a 5.7 power PRZ. All right, ready DD. Get short right there. Wow, charts are lagging. Oh my goodness. All right, I'm going to close it out there. Huge play there. Wow, we are getting lagged big time. Easy play right there to the short side. But you can feel it kind of lagging out here. Super fast. Super duper fast here this morning. Insanity. You really need to move up to the 5s here. Yeah, I don't want to mess with it or touch it right now, but should be moving up. 4.2 over on the right. Power PRZ. Looking for it. There's an 8.6. All right, I'll tap in again here. Wow, markets are nuts, falling behind non-stop. Okay, I'm going to close it out for another one. Thank you very much. Little quarter position there. Big move. High time frame opportunity. Low time frame risk. Very nice play there. This was a line from yesterday that must have been important. Back to a 10.3. Okay, I'm going to tap on the 10.3 as well. Here, red dot, add to position, super AO.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 30. NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch NQ on the 30.
Half at my POE. Pop up, red dot, add to position. Close, targets filled. 57.37 on the day. Playing the video game. Let's go. High time frame opportunity. Low time frame risk. Super AO with a 10 to the left. Yes, please. Count me in.
Fib.NQ on the 4.
Super AO on the entry for the win at the top of a channel. Let's go. Okay, what's our time? 9:49.
NQ on the 34.
We got 45 seconds till the 9:50.
Fib.NQ on the 34. Double delta
Filter criteria. We are currently neutral.
on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 2. Fib.NQ on the 9.
Bots are currently in struggle territory. Bots are currently down 1,400.
Medium impact news event revised.
Markets are going absolutely. Oh, another shot right here. I mean, I can't not take that.
Sentiment forecast 50 spot 6. Higher 50 spot 3.
What? Is there more news? More news? Oh my goodness. Another news event? What is going on, people? All right, close it out. Let's go. Targets filled. 79.94. Huge time frame opportunity right here. What's this? Pop quiz. What did we have right there? Super power headshot on the high time frame. Super power headshot. Low time frame risk entry. Can we get any more clustered than that? I don't think so. Why would I not press the button in there? Nice. Very nice. Almost 8K on the day on the Cyborg account, even with all of the troubles. Not too shabby. Just playing the video game. System comes back online, does all the analysis for me. Oh, look at that beautiful medium power dot there on the structure right into the top of the bands there, pushes it down. Double dot now. So fast. This is so incredibly fast. Wow, absolutely nuts. And again, our system is telling us it's too fast, right? We can turn on our psychology module here. I can go background color and my text here, because I'm sitting pretty right now. All right, I can just kind of kick back, let the things play out here. We just had a headshot over here now to the long side. So fast, hard to react there. There's also a cipher there. This is an HMD plus headshot to the long side, right? Everybody got that one? If you know, type a 1. 2 if you're new. 3 if you're still just here to troll me. Be brave. Type a 3. So we can send you on your way. It'll just be fun. Try it. You'll like it. You'll like it.
Double delta NQ on the 4. Enigma long on the NQ4.
Pablo, another great reminder.
On the 4.
News at 10 a.m.
Delta NQ on the 4.
Why my English accent? I'm not. Me, or you're talking about the news guy? The news guy does have an English accent. Is that what you're talking about?
Double delta NQ on the 4. Upper bands touch double delta on the 34 on the 4.
Oh, you know I want to slap that. You know I want to. Oh, I should have slapped that right there. I should be slapping this. What's our time?
Fib.NQ.
The 89
touch NQ on the 34.
is going straight up into its Bollinger. It's a ignition. Blah. Well, can't talk. It's an ignition bar.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 2 on the 9. Double delta NQ on the 4. Short on the NQ.
Oh, an Enigma.
On the 89.
So many good plays, but it's so fast. Just too fast to really be playing
NQ on the 4.
on this here.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 89. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib on the 2 on the.
Is this guy trolling?
Double delta NQ on the
BPK 9993.
upper bands touch NQ.
I don't see you answering my question, sir. If you don't respond, we will send you on your way.
NQ on the upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 34.
All right, I'm gonna flatten the bots here. They're at minus 2275. It's just I don't think the bots can keep up. I mean, they can keep up with it, but I'm gonna go ahead and take. I'm gonna kill the loss on the bots here. Bots are down 2275. I'm gonna go ahead and turn full auto off across the boards on all of these. I'm just gonna take the loss on that. I don't know what's happening here. This is so fast. This is not normal. This is not normal, folks. This is very much not normal. 19 point. Whoa. Whoa. Okay, to the high of day.
NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 2. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
Wait for it. Here the buyers step off the tape. 10.5 back behind it. Oh, it's too chicken. I wanted to press it back there. Wanted to press it. Look at this. That is a 19.5 all the way up to the top. Triple crown. Wanted to take that short. I just hesitated on it.
Prior 50 spot 3 with a range.
Market's got me a little nervous.
5-year inflation forecast 3.6%, unchanged from the prior. 1-year inflation forecast 4.7%, unchanged from the prior. Expectations final prior 49, conditions final prior 52.3. The Nasdaq 100 rebounds to a session high, up 0.7%.
Enigma long on the RTY2. Fib.NQ on the 2. Upper bands touch NQ on the 89. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 34. Enigma long on the YM2. DCDM-NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 2. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 9. NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 2. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands.
Very nice. So we hit the 19.5 all the way back down. Wow. Wild. So wild.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
This is confusing. Let's get this out of the way here.
Double del lower bands touch NQ on the 4.
Okay.
Lower bands
EDSR.
NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 2.
So fast.
Divergence NQ on the 34. Two-finger NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 9. And double delta NQ on the 4.
This is going to be a fun practice day later. What's today? The 21st? November 21st, 2025. Good practice day for market replay.
Double delta NQ on the 2.
A lot of quick, fast action. A lot of stuff where you can use your
Divergence down.
quick in, quick out. Really good practice to get the video game hitting. 150 on the AB6s. Wow. I mean, look at this, 362. And again, if you haven't been around a while, you don't know what that number is. That is so huge. On the 4s, my primary entry bar size right now has been for a while.
Divergence down NQ on the 34.
Sorry, okay. Yeah, I just didn't know what you were saying. Can you kind of tell me, like, what were you saying? English accent? You said, why the English accent? You talking about me? You're talking about the guy talking.
Double delta NQ on the 4.
Yeah. Are you sorry for trolling, or you're sorry for what? Like, I'm literally asking you, when you were asking, you were saying something about the English accent. You talking about mine?
Double delta NQ on the 9.
Yeah, I'm asking for your reference, my friend.
DCDM delta NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 9.
The news guy. Okay, cool. No worries. Yeah, no worries. Hey, thanks for chatting. Again, that's what we're here for, right? Have a chat. We're fine. Have chats. But let's not get crazy. Just kidding. Let's get crazy.
Fib.NQ on
hey, hit that like button. What is this? 58 likes. Come on. We got literally almost 100 people in here. Half of you guys haven't hit the like button. Hit the like button. Do it.
1 minute
Enigma
remaining.
short
I'll
on
be
the
leading with
NQ3.
University of Michigan sentiment final.
Let's go. Okay, I'm going to turn off the background colorings. We've got news coming out here in 45 seconds. We are about to have, it's unbelievable, but yes, another series of absolutely wild news about to come out again Red Star News here now at 10. We had multiple Red Star News come out at 9:45. Now we've got another one at 10 a.m. Going to be crazy.
Double delta.
Press the like button. It's free. Plus, I hear it's good luck for your trading.
Touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 9.
10
Lower
seconds.
bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ lower bands touch NQ on the
51,
34.
51, higher than forecast of
Lower
50
bands
spot
touch
6.
Okay, here's the news.
Inflation, free spot 4%, free spot 4%, lower than forecast of free spot 6%.
on the 9.
Whoa.
4 spot 5%.
Look at this. What?
Conditions, 51 spot 1.
Look at that. What? Whoa, look at the algos taking over right there. Whoa.
NQ on the 34. Long on the NQ on the 34.
This is wild. Yeah, Christmas dots. Good morning, Captain Rex. Happy Friday.
NQ on the 34. Touch NQ on the 34. NQ on the 34. Touch NQ on the 34. On the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. On the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Enigma long on the NQ double delta NQ on the 34.
Okay, does the Enigma call the bottom? No, sliced through, sliced and diced. Whoa, listen to the drilling. Enigma 13.4. Switch dot.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4.NQ on the 34. DCDM NQ on the 4.NQ on the 4. DCDM NQ touch NQ on the 34. Double delta NQ on the 9. Divergence of Enigma long on the double delta NQ on the 9.
Absolutely wild.
On the 34.
Let me come back out one range here. Keep an eye over here. Keep an eye over here. Look here. Keep an eye. Keep an eye. Keep an eye. Get ready. Keep an eye. Get ready.
Double delta NQ.
Big play coming.
On the 2. Double delta NQ on the 9.
Exchanging hands. They're exchanging hands.
Sentiment survey November final.
Big play coming.
For those interested.
Don't get off sides.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands
All the way back to the Nopin line. There's the Nopin.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
King timing.
Fib.NQ on the 34. Lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Lower bands.
Let's see. I need like a 40-30.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 30. Lower bands on
Stop 30, profit 40, 50. I don't even think I have one big enough for what's currently going here.
on the 34.
Here's a 50-40.
Fib.NQ on the divergence of lower bands NQ on the 89. Double delta NQ on the NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 4.
This is so wide. I would need to create a custom ATM on the fly right now to
Lower bands touch NQ on the 34.
put in stop targeting. All right, 50-40 for Super AO. Prior low, prior close, right down below us here. Everybody's probably going to gun for it, so it might stop right in front of it. Let's see what happens there. That number was smaller than the next, so I do expect some continuation.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 89.
There's a Harmonidot. It's back at the open line. Super AO. Do I risk it?
Upper bands touch NQ on the 35.
Oh, should have taken it. Would have been an easy one. Super AO right down to a green dot. Let me see what that would have been. Woulda, shoulda, coulda. Yeah, it dropped. That's 61 ticks for that little move right there off of the Super AO.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
It's just sitting there right at the open line. What I call the nopin. Like, nope. I'm not taking... I don't want to take trades around this open line. Just great play setups. Just
Fib.NQ on the 9. Divergence down.
Get beat up too often there.
NQ on the 4. Double delta NQ on the 4. Fib.NQ on the 9. 34. Fib.NQ on the 2. Double delta NQ on the 4. Divergence up NQ on the 9. NQ on the 2. NQ on the 34.
Okay, up into a shark back. We're away from the open line. Shark back.
NQ on the 4.
Okay, shark back was a winner.
Divergence down NQ on the 9. Touch NQ on the 34.
Pushing up, there's a 4.9. Okay, I want to take this. Wait for it.
Touch NQ on the 34.
Oh, instantly stopped. Wow. Okay, I gotta go no ATM. No, ATMs are too tight. There's a 9.7.
Touch NQ on the 30.
Whoa, with a 5.4 back behind it. Holy shnikes. On the upside move here. Super fast. Alright, I'm gonna close some of my other charts here. This is getting too laggy. So I'm gonna close out my other stuff. Full focused on NQ here.
NQ on the 4. Bands touch NQ on the 34 on the 2.
Let's see if this is the big faker.
On the 9.
Okay, there's the DCR, color change,
NQ on the 4.
headshot,
NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 9. Fib.NQ on the 4. NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the 9.
oh man, here we go, Enigma, there we go, let's go. Give me my Enigma. Come back to my POE, let me peel half.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 30.
Peeling half at my POE.
On the NQ.
Alright, there's an Enigma, I need to be exiting right there. Oh, it's too fast, I can't react! I hate this speed, this is insane. Double king timing, 8.2, adding to position. Yikes, Enigma in the wrong direction. I'm hearing buyers still stepping into the tape, still pushing.
Unilateral.
Are they going for high of day? That's high of day. Are they going all the way back to high of day?
Double delta NQ on the 34. Fib.NQ on the
Dot, add to position. 7.8, now it's a power headshot, add to position.
upper bands touch NQ on the
5.9, add to position, mega late Nate.
NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34.
All the way to strong buy, now back to moderate buy. Come back to my POE, touch me. Touch me at the POE, half off at the POE.
NQ on the 2.
Cross, add to position, Seuss.
NQ on the 9.
Dr. Seuss, Cypher 8.7, add to position. Drop out, there's 50.
On the 9. Lower bands touch.
Can I get a little more? I'm getting greedy. 68 ticks, I'll take it back to 7170. So a little bit of a loss there, around 600 total. Too fast, too fast. Too much work.
Lower bands touch NQ on.
Okay, coulda, woulda, coulda, shoulda. Shoulda held out. Shoulda held out. There's my 10K right there. Holding that out would have been my 10K. Here we go. We still got time. Delta shift. Let's go. Half position. Yikes. Totally slipped on the entry. I'll take 40 ticks off of it. Thank you very much. 93.61 on the play. Delta shift comes in, saves my... I won't say saves my tail, but adds me back. Let's go.
34.
Let's see. Where can we go here now? There's a Cypher touch right there.
Double delta and double delta.
Top of the channel would be nice.
Lower bands touch NQ on the
Delta shift once again.
lower bands touch NQ on the 34. Touch NQ on
Yeah, didn't I tell you all big play was coming? Yeah, there she goes. Okay, what's our time? 10:08. We have 2 minutes till coffee time.
NQ on the 9.
Can I get my 10K before 10:10? At coffee time today, hang tight. I'm going to do a lesson here today, and then don't forget at 2 o'clock today, if you are brand new with us, we will do training at 2 o'clock today. We'll do a quick training here at the end, talking through one of our strategies. If you want to come back with us on Monday, be ready with your 2-week free trial. Execute with us if you're brand new. There we go. There's a mega late Nate. It's a super mega late Nate. Oh.
Fib.NQ on the 2.
Yikes, we delta shifted off of it.
Divergence down NQ.
Quarters. I'm just here, quarter position, just trying to see if I can have a little tap over 10K. Is it going to catch me?
Double delta NQ on the 2. Fib.NQ.
There's the dot.
NQ on the 9. On the 4.
Give me an RTOFA event, please. Didn't get an RTFA with it. I'll take it right there. Should be over 10K. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. 10K on the day. 10,916 right before 30 seconds to 1010. Let's go. Let's go. GG's in the chat. Good game. Good game. GG's.
This baby, I know it's been crazy. You don't see me, it's exhausting. City to city, cause I'm shiny, boys is popping. You keep making plans, babe, I'm sorry, I can pop it. Call me late at night, cause I love it when you come on. You're not here, it's just not on. I'm generic,
NQ on the 2, double delta NQ on the 9, lower bands Q on the 4 on the 89.
AlgoBox, you turn it all around. You tell me that you need me, then you go and show me how. Wait, you tell me that it's easy, didn't think I'd see the game.
Lower bands touch NQ on the 89.
It's too late to miss the game.
Oh, you got to have a little fun on a Friday. You got to have just a little bit of fun on a Friday. I got to add the cringe. I got to add the cringe. Now you have something cringe-worthy to go in your weekend and smile and laugh about. Isn't that crazy Vinny guy? That wild child nut job. Guy's nuts. It's true. Even the ES is running fast, 166 BPM.
on the 34. Lower bands touch.
What is GG? Good game. GG stands for good game. It's kind of a... After a gamer is done whooping somebody's tail, they're usually, hey, GG's, bro. Good game. Good game. Being a good sport. Good sportsmanship. GG's. GG. Good game. Good game. Good game. High fives. Pat your buddy on the back. He did a good job.
Divergence up NQ on the 9, on the 34.
Let's see.
On the NQ4.
1010.
NQ.
Let's talk about lessons. I'm going to grab a coffee most of the time right here at 1010 because between 1010 and 1030, there's this new exchange of hands. That'll actually be the lesson here to start with. Let's talk about what happens at 1010 and why do I, yeah, I don't say we, if you don't want to do it, you don't have to. Why do I sit on hands 1010 to 1030? You'll probably about see why, especially because we just touched the Nopen line, right? This Nopen line right here.
NQ on the 4.
So you have the open.
Divergence up NQ on
and
double delta NQ on the 9.
This word is inside of the open. All right. If you put the N at the end,
NQ on the 4.
You know what I'm saying? We put the N over here too.
NQ on the
and we got nope. All right.
DCDM
Nopen. All right. This is where I do not want to play. You got to get my whole drift with the nope. All right. I'm just saying. Around the Nopen line, be careful. Great plays. You can just... Anybody can step in right there. There's an exchange of hands. The first 30 minutes, there are kind of forced hands into the markets as the market opens. Big players, 401ks, IRAs are required to finish their positions by 10 a.m. First 30 minutes of the U.S. Open. Then after that, it's sort of this whole like, all right, now whoever else decided that they had a game plan that day gets to hop in. You don't know which algorithms are going to kick in that day. We wait until they show themselves to show who's showing up after that, and then we come back in and play. As simple as that. As far as learning what we're talking about, I'm going to take you guys over to docs.algoboxpro.com, and we're going to go into our trading academy. If you want to know whether you're ready to kind of, if you know what you need to know, you will take the AlgoBox Academy quizzes and tests. You should know the basic stuff. We kind of started going over these the other day. What's that called?
It was Trump speaking.
That's a headshot. Long.
So he's not currently speaking.
Right. Next one. This one. What's this? That's a double dot. DD. Double dot. What's this one? Right. we got the moonshot. That's the Enigma plus a cross. It's going to be an order flow event, RTOFA plus an Enigma. Beautiful play right there. This one might be a little bit trickier. You had to have paid attention in the teachings and trainings for this. This is a ladder climb. You picture two pieces like this, looks like a ladder for us to climb, right? It's a ladder climber. What do we got right here? PRZ cross. It's a special one. This is a power PRZ cross and a shark back play on that one. DCR. All right, let's go to some of the more complex ones. Let's see who can get the ones toward the bottom here. Let's go. FOMC usually takes place at 2 o'clock on the first day of every month. Oh, I'm sorry. These are the answers. It's the answer sheet at the end. No, it's not.
DCDM
30. Okay, this just looks like information.
Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands divergence down on the 34. Enigma short on the upper bands touch NQ on the 34. Upper bands touch NQ on the 34. On the 9. Upper bands touch NQ.
Okay, I think this is just informational. FOMC usually takes place at. Is this a true or false question?
On the 89. Fib.NQ on the 4.
So hard to get good help these days. Okay, well, this is supposed to be a question. Well, yeah. I get used to doing it all myself. All right. Anyhow, go through the Trade Academy. I'll get some stuff edited. We'll get things squared. Let's see. Let's go to. What's a play that we can look up here today? Recency is key. 2-try rule.
on the 34.
How about what you should probably do over the weekend if you have been along with us? Practice the 10x size routine. All right. Numb yourself to the numbers. Practice trading with a 10x larger position and account size to explore your trading potential. It can be inspiring to see what's possible when you push your psychological limits. Also, if you are playing big hand poker and then you go play penny poker with your friends, guess what? Penny poker becomes very easy. It's easy to go down in size. It's very difficult to go up. Psychologically, if you've been playing penny poker with your friends, you've been playing, you know, it's just a $10 ante, you know, I'm in, playing a couple bucks here and there. Then all of a sudden you're like, I'm going to go to Vegas and play $1,000 table. All of a sudden you will start crapping yourself, right? So all of the skills that you learn, what you think you learned while you're playing small, okay? Small means nothing, okay? You should not be practicing small. This is a waste of time, in my opinion. Okay, and I've got strong opinions around this. I literally think it's stupid. I would love for somebody to try to defend that, to tell me that, no, it's good to practice small. Come have that conversation with me. I'll go open mic right now if anybody wants to come and bring it up. Or other things, but I do, at this time of day, we'll do an open mic. If you are in our chat on the left-hand side, I'm going to hop in there. Boom, open mic. Okay. Open mic on the left-hand side of Discord if you want to come and have a chat. Talk to me about whatever. On the left-hand side, go into the open mic. Just click on open mic right there, and you can have a chat with me. Okay, but it is a waste of time playing small because you're not going to make, in my opinion, I don't think you're going to make the living that you want to be making a living playing small. You need to practice where you want to be, not where you are. Because some people are like, well, but Vinny, I'm going to start out small. I understand that. I'm not stupid. At the end of the day, you got to realize something, okay? I'm not dumb, all right? I know. I got you. I understand. You don't have to tell me the obvious. Thank you, Captain Obvious. I'm here to teach you what's not obvious. What is not obvious is everything that you think you should do is the opposite, almost, in trading. So if what you think you should do, you should just do the opposite of that. Because right now, you are dangerous to yourself playing in the markets with lack of experience. Now, the tool like ours, that comes very quickly because our system does a lot of that work for you. It lines up the confluences. You know about our two-pillar entry scenarios where we have multi-powered structures plus RTUFA events, real-time order flow analysis events that confirm that big players are coming in on the tape at the location that you're looking to enter. You want that, right? So with that criteria, it can change things. However, go watch this video right here, 10x rule, playing 10 times the amount of size that you normally are used to, so that you can size down. It's so easy. Like, if I've been playing big tables, playing big numbers, and then you want me to come over to your penny poker table, you know, with you guys, I will, you know, you actually have a massive advantage. I can come in here and I'll probably, you know, destroy you in a poker game. Okay? Same thing coming into the trading the markets. If I have played with size and then you want me to size down, be like, okay, well, I just come over here and trade some micros. Okay, no problem. No problem. But the opposite is not true. Going small and then trying to 10x while you go live, no. You will panic when you see those extra zeros. You will panic when you're worried about the size that you're playing with, and that's not good. Let's talk about the Dr. Seuss entry technique over here on the left. You guys hear me say Seuss all the time in the room. How many of you guys, type a 1 if you've heard this, type a 1 if you have, 2 if you're new, heard me say Seuss while I'm in the middle of a trade? You'll hear me go Seuss. Dr. Seuss. Seuss, Dr. Seuss. How many of you have heard me say that? Okay? You're like, what is he talking about? What is this Seuss thing? There's a book by Dr. Seuss. It's a children's book. One fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish. It's a very simple and easy concept. My color bars, I happen to use red and blue. Now, their whole thing in that book is one fish, two fish, red fish, blue fish, right? Here's the red fish. Here's the blue fish, right? So simple. Okay, now on a red to blue, this is a long. Okay, because I'm going from a red bar, aka kind of people would call it a short bar, to a long bar. So I want to look for a long. I'm entering in on a long. The opposite is true. If we go this way, blue to red shift, then I'm looking for, of course, a short. Okay, now this is when I'm usually adding to a position. Now sometimes I will initiate and engage a position on a bar color change. It is as simple as a bar color change to add to a position. The strategy that I use, it's a technique for the entry criteria to maximize a play, is the most often the thing that I use on this. I go into detail on this in the boot camp because I really think that if you practice this, this is the difference between making a few $100s a day and a few $1,000s a day, in my opinion. Dr. Seuss entry is a simple yet powerful method used to confirm an entry or add to an existing position with precision. Vinny teaches to wait for a price to retrace slightly against your position, then reconfirm the direction through the appearance of a color-coded bar. Either red for shorts, blues for longs. We kind of went over that. Or if you customize your colors, basically you need to, if you change these colors, these are the colors that I use. If you want, red, green, then, you can change that however you would like. And there it is. There's the infamous book right there. If you got kids, you've probably read this one, or grew up on this one. I know I definitely did. All right. So Dr. Seuss sell short example. For example, if you're already short and price begins to pull back slightly, showing a few blue bull bars indicating a temporary upward retracement, you don't panic or exit. Instead, you watch for the first red bar algo bar to appear, which confirms that selling pressure is returning.
Divergence down NQ on the 30, double delta NQ on the...
Okay, again, I got to edit this too. And then add to the position, right? At this point, it gives you the green light to add more. Okay, sorry, it continues on down here. All right, there we go. Now this works. Yep. At this point, the Dr. Seuss entry gives you the green light to add more contracts, confidently stacking into your position with improved timing and lower risk. So your bars are forming. Hopefully I've entered somewhere back here, right? And then all of a sudden right there, that blue to red shift. So while it pulls back, comes up,
on the 89.
That's the blue bar right here. Oops, Control Z, let's go green. So they start buying, and then boom, this red bar enters. So your entry is actually right here, okay? Because the bar, when it's red, that means it opened here, started out here, and it closed right here. So the entry is actually, a lot of people think, oh, you entered way back there. No, you entered right here. Okay, so added to position. So we've added back there, and now I've added to position right there on a Dr. Seuss. Dr. Seuss entry, added to position, hits the sell market. There's another one, blue to red shift, boom, added again, right? So in this scenario here, see if I can pause it in time, sell, and go down, right? Sell there on this bar. Right there and on this bar, adding to position. Hopefully back here you have one of our 2-pillar entries, which would be a complex structure such as a harmonic, PRZ, maybe maybe a butterfly, PRZ. We got short back here off of that. Boom. They're drawing it over here. We entered in on something over here. It's moving my direction. Hopefully I've taken off target 1, target 2, and now I'm holding on to runners. Okay, got some runners, and now I want to add to the runners. Boom. Add it right there. If I still have AudioBox queuing with me, continuing to hear cool. I want to take that Dr. Seuss entry. Add it right there. Add it right there. Boom. Hold out and hold to the what? Pop quiz. What do I want to hold out to for my runners? What am I looking for my exit criteria when I'm trying to maximize a play? Hold to the what? What do we say? We have a chant for it. Hold to the opposing signal. That's right, Mr. Tanake. Sharp man right there. Came to us from Mike Schwartz. Yeah, Mike Schwartz is a sharp guy. He just got dumb when he stopped playing with AlgoBox because he decided to have an ego one day. You know, it happens. All right, so hold to the opposing signal. Sometimes there's a funny video of us going, hold to the opposing signal. It's like, especially when the markets are slow. Right now, today, markets are super fast, super hot. I mean, look at the, whoa, off the charts. Okay, super fast. Look at that super AO up top, by the way. Everybody knows that's a super AO, right? Super AO, boom, to the short side. Let's get the measure all the way down. Hold to the opposing signal, the blue dot, 181 ticks. Or if you held out to the first one, to the green dot, that's 107 ticks, okay? So hold to the opposing signal. Green dot right there, or blue dot right there. Beautiful, right? That's how you maximize your play. Because you're like, well, when do you know when to exit? It's a beautiful thing with our system. You're going to be able to have, in my opinion, you're going to have better opportunities to maximize your play positions. If you're a person who you're always like, oh, you're counting your dollars. I'm like, oh, I'm up $400, gotta close. Okay. Or you can hold to the opposing signal. That's right. You got it. Okay, so that's a couple lessons here that we covered at 2 o'clock today. I'm going to teach you 3 strategies to be coming and playing with us on Monday. If you're going over the weekend, you're going to watch through any of the videos, get through the boot camp. It's currently free on the website. You don't even have to log in or anything. Now that will be behind a paywall soon. We're finishing out the website. That boot camp will be behind the paywall. I'm just telling you ahead of time. So if you want to go grab it for yourself, go check it out there and learn it. And I will see you on Monday, hopefully this afternoon at 2 o'clock, where I do a full training review. I'm going to review the trades that I took today. We're going to talk through, I don't know, we probably won't talk through the crazy mishaps there we had this morning trying to get the system to go. There's all kinds of weird things. I mean, we might briefly talk on that, but I'm going to go over all the plays that I went through today in slow motion because it was very fast through here today. So I'm going to do a review. Plus, I'm going to talk to you, and you're going to learn 3 strategies at 2 o'clock today. You can come back with me on Monday, and we can start executing in sim. If you're brand new, practice those first. When you get comfortable with it and you're ready to go, you do you. Happy Friday. Catch you guys in the next one. Hopefully 2 o'clock today. See ya.
Lower bands divergence NQ on the 34.